We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Manuel Margot? He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
The 1-0.
2-0.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Colby Allard is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 39, Colby Allard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
To the plate now, Hunter Cole, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. This is pulled into right. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up to bat next the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. He's set and the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
In now, Danny Santana. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Santana on third with 2 out. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So coming to the plate, Todd Frazier, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. Second home run early in the year, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Rangers on top here, 5-0. So striding in, Austin Meadows. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Willy Adames waits on deck. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Runner at second here with one man out. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Rays strand just the 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in, Jose Trevino will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Andrus stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's gone as they add still another. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Stepping in now, Hunter Cole. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runners on first with 1 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far. They're missing over the hard plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ryan Yarbrough enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So now to the plate, Danny Santana, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Gallo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's the 2nd out.
next for the Rangers.
Now in the box, Todd Frazier. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rangers lead it 9-0. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 9.
So digging in now, Michael Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Rangers 9, the Rays 1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
At the plate, Elvis Andrews. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Hunter Cole.
The right fielder, Hunter Cole.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Here's the first pitch to him.
One and one. Ball, that's inside.
The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1.
Austin Meadows waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. Throw won't get him.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike. Adames doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Trevino is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped toward the 2nd baseman. Odor with the bare hand. It's in time. Rays strand a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, Willie Calhoun. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Ground. And this ball hits the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1 down the first baseline. And this will be fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Danny Santana. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Here's Todd Frazier now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We played 4 full. The Rangers lead this one 10-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays.
Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Michael Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Guzman moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Jesse Chavez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Austin Meadows stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's set. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 10, the Rays 5. So striding forward now, Rougned Odor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Digging in once again, Jose Trevino. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Set and the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
0-1.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
In now, Elvis Andrus. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
None out, runners at first and second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. The relay throw, too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Colin Poche is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box, Hunter Cole, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike. Poche is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you...
Drives it the other way to deep right. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Ready on 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Joey Gallo now. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 5 innings complete. Texas is out in front, 11-5. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman,
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Michael Perez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hunter Renfroe.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out with a man at first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. So stepping in, Danny Santana. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sliced down the left side, but foul. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the 3rd baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Meadows moving back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Striding in once again, Brandon Lau. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2. Ball 2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Austin Meadows will be next. Count still full, 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And this is popped up near second base. Andres is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. Singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the one. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. In now, Jose Trevino. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Here comes the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Striding into the box, Elvis Andrus. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Hunter Cole has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Meadows moving back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Cody Allen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Leading off the inning, Willie Adames, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Willie Adames.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping up to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Runners on first with 1 down. Kiermaier's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Odor. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Michael Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Men on third with 2 down.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it is, the 3-0. On he pops it up. Andres into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Willie Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Hey! I got to count 2-2.
Belted high and deep into right center. Kiermaier looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ready now, Todd Frazier. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
3 runs already home here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Pitch on the way. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Standing in, Rougned Odor, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. The Rangers lead it 14-5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Mm. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Stepping into the box, G-Man Choi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-1 the count. One and two now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Renfroe rounds third and is digging for the plate, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner is in from second, and he is in there.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Nick Goody answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Nick Goody.
So now to the plate, Manuel Margot, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped at third. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Rays down to their final out now. And up next will be Willie Adames. Mike Zunino will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And it's fouled away. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
14-7 the final tally here. Texas hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Colby Allard claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Snell gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.